Welcome back to Wrestling on the Fly Part 2 with Windy City Original, Austin Roberts. Enjoyed the first hour so far?
Thank you, man. It was a great time.
Good. Time for hour number 2. Yes, it does. Now we're going to Elite Pro.
Yes.
Run by the Tomasellis. This is 9:30 of 06, and you wrestle against Willie the Bomb Richardson in Steger, Illinois. What do you remember about Elite Pro days?
Yeah. Well, I think you mentioned Tomaselli's. I think Acid was owner too. I think maybe.
Don't know.
Was it just that? For some reason I remember like Jay Jensen, Acid, and maybe the Tomasellis.
Yeah, there was a little bit of group. Yeah, Sal and Vito.
People who might have owned it.
It might be. Yeah.
That's when I got to meet. That's the first time I met Acid.
Okay.
Going there, and thank God I got to meet him. He's such an awesome dude and such a good wrestler. Literally the human highlight reel. But yeah, that's where I got to meet him. And we probably, that was the first time we went in. So it probably put us against another Windy City guy just to make sure everything was going to go okay. I think the second time we probably wrestled with Tomaselli's, I believe. Something like that, yeah. But that was fun. Stager was a little VFW hall on like Halstead and something way down south in Stager. And just that was a fun building.
How was cool wrestling with Willie, who's a
Willie's
mountain of a man as it is.
Yeah, he was sweetheart to wrestle. Yeah, I liked wrestling. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. But no, Willie was great to wrestle.
I love his pounce, as they call it.
Oh.
I always wanted to take that, but I never was able to. I had one singles match with him, and then I tagged with him after that, but I never got that because I wanted to be able to jump when he hit you to see how far he can
Dude, and then you're subjected to whatever, how far you fly, right?
It's true.
You don't even know how you're going to land probably either.
That's very true.
Now, I think he picked that up. Was there some bigger football dude in like TNA at the time that was doing that move? I think he kind of picked it up off that. Monty Brown.
I remember Monty Brown,
bro. Yeah, I think he was
That's where he got it from? Okay.
I think around the same time, that was like the big man move to do.
That he did that,
It's such a good move for a guy like Willie.
He made it look so good.
Because he could hit the ropes too, bro.
Yeah.
He was coming off fast.
Splash off the top like we were talking about before.
He's coming off fast.
Scary shit.
Dude, yeah. No doubt about it.
4/13 of 07 back at Windy City, a lumberjack match. You defeat Mitch Blake. That's another name that's in wrestling lore of.
Dude, you want to talk
half
about
of one,
a cool group.
6 dozen the other.
When I was fan, bro, the Baseball Furies.
Yeah.
I mean, it was one. I loved Warriors is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. So seeing that in as a wrestling character, and they were good. They were pretty good at what they did back then for doing that match or for doing their tag team. What they did, they were good. People liked them. They were a good crowd favorite. That match, I don't know if I remember at all. And it was a lumberjack match.
Yes.
What is a lumberjack match? What would we have done? That's when. What is a lumberjack match?
When all the people are on the outside.
Yeah, and they throw us back in. That's right.
That's where you get no breather if you wanted to in a match. That's when you really.
Hey man, leave me out here.
Yeah, give me a break.
Here's my bottle of water.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the match you can't get a break in.
I wonder if he was a Baseball Fury. I was probably would have been.
Yeah, I think he's been a Fury forever.
That's it.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
because when he came back with Jimmy and then he did a little skit with him, right?
Yeah, they were Psychotic Rage.
Okay, so still the same gimmick.
The Fury name
change
stayed with Windy City.
Yeah.
That name, but he always dressed in the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Whether it was singles or tags, he still went by that. 5/12 of 07 back to Battle of the Belts time. 19. Do you remember who you wrestled on that one?
I'm gonna say Vic Ferrari. No,
it was in Cicero Stadium.
And it wasn't Vic Ferrari.
No. Big TNA name, who was actually a Windy City homegrown trainee.
Oh, Christopher Daniels.
Correct.
Christopher Daniels is a real professional wrestler. Just so you know.
I've heard nothing but amazing things about him.
Christopher Daniels is a real professional wrestler, bro. And I learned that. I learned that I was not on Christopher Daniels' level that night. Just from a go standpoint. And then every single thing was talked out in that match. 26 minutes long.
Holy shit.
Every single spot. to the T.
There's no way I could have.
I'm talking to the T, bro.
Yeah.
Every single thing. It got to the point where I just said, "You're gonna remember all this, right?" And he said, "Yeah." I go, "Please make sure you tell me in the ring."
Yeah, call. That'd be the same way.
He was a workhorse, bro. Small dude, but dude, solid as a rock. And he was Christopher Daniels, bro. I was on cloud 9 that night, bro. But dude, he gave me a nice it was, I don't know, we were probably 22 minutes in, another 4 minutes to go, and I was blown up, bro. Just blown up. And he picked me up, and I'm like, "Bro, we gotta go home." And he goes, "Fuck, no." He's like, "You got this, bro." And we finished the match. And I finished the match.
Yeah.
So I had more in the tank. And he's like, "No, kid, you're not. I came in here to wrestle." He's 26 minutes for him is a walk in the park, bro.
Yeah.
And then I watched him. So there was they did maybe the belts before. He wrestled AJ Styles at belts. And I watched them two set their match up, bro. I never seen anything like it. It was probably the 200th time they wrestled each other at that time. And they were just going, "All right, we'll go beep, beep, beep. And then you go boop, boop. We'll go bam. You do a beep, beep, beep." And this is how they're talking to each other. They're calling the match out. Beep, 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 all this. Because they know each other so well, bro. And I'm thinking to myself, these guys that's the real deal, bro. Those guys
That's crazy.
He is I never wrestled. That was I think the best wrestler I ever wrestled, bro. Just a sweetheart guy. I was nervous though, bro. So nervous because everything was, even my heat, which I would just normally say,
right?
Throw you in a corner, we'll kick and punch and do all that stuff, and I'll hit you with a couple moves. I wouldn't, it's the body slam or something, bro. It's not like I had to tell you I was going to pick you up body slam. You know what's coming, bro. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Everything was like that. And that's the way those guys were, though. That's why they wrestled the way they did, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could pull off matches because they were that good, man. Yeah. Unbelievable that guy was. And he was the Windy City, it was like not full circle for him because he's already gone, but for him to come back and me to get to wrestle him, and I was the champion and lost. So you remember you talk about, but he was the Windy City God.
Yep.
So
he's probably the one that made it the biggest name for himself. Probably out of the company.
Because I think Sam asked him if he would put me over, and he's like, "We'll do a good match, Sam," or something like that. Hey, I didn't go over. That's just no problem. Yeah. There was no problem at all. I didn't need to.
Like it matters, right? Yeah.
But that was, man, bro. What a cool night that was, man. I was in awe of that, of how good that dude is, bro. Just could go and 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 go. Never get tired. He was talking like a regular person after we wrestled. I was like dying. You know what I'm saying, bro? I was dying.
Yeah.
Machine, bro. Super. Oh God, that guy's awesome, man. And I don't know if he's still wrestling, bro. He's got to be. I'm 52, going to be 53. He's at least 4 years older than I am.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he had a career in Japan. He's been to a TNA
forever.
Man.
That was huge for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gone a lot of places.
Oh, he's such a good guy.
We go to a company called VWAA.
Yeah.
What do you remember about that company?
Oh, dude. So I remember the split. Everyone was leaving Windy City. And I was going. And at the last second, I didn't do. I stayed.
For a little bit of stories about that. Now that we hit on that, what do you remember about people starting to...
Well,
it wasn't just one, was it?
What we talked about in the break. It was like, Sam ran his thing the way Sam ran his thing.
Yeah.
So, and then you got grown guys that have been there for 10 years who say, well, we could do this better. And you may be able to do it better. But I would assume VWAA ended up like Sam anyway. Okay. Dues and everything else.
Yeah.
It has to be that way. You're trying to run a business.
Right.
And it takes money. He had a building. Yeah. VWAA had a building.
Okay.
And everything. Ring, building, the whole shot. And I remember talking to Gratch. We were talking about Gratch in the break, Mike Gratchner, about all that stuff. And he's just like, I don't know, maybe you shouldn't leave. And that's when Brett Sanders was coming back around.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I want to put you in a story to give you the belt. And then I'm thinking, man, should I go? Should I stay? But I didn't. And so it broke up the tag team and everything.
Mm-hmm.
From there. That was it. And I turned in Austin Roberts.
Were you happy at the time there? Or
not
happy at the time to want to leave?
I was on board with leaving like everyone else. Mm-hmm. And there's just something that... Yeah. Gratch was a big part of that. Yeah. Gratch was... I don't know if you ever got to meet Mike.
I never have, no.
But he was like the matriarch or the patriarch of Windy City, bro. It wasn't Sam, it was Gratchner. Yeah. He was the soft voice of reason. Huh. Sam was not the soft voice of reason. Gratchner, though. And I just remember talking to him about it. He's like, I think you should stay and do what Brett's, he's coming in, he's got storylines, they're going to start doing videos, they're going to start doing all this stuff. And then I started thinking about changing to Austin Roberts. And Gratch helped me out with that too, And then I just stayed, bro. But so I kept cordial with those cats, though. Mm-hmm. I went over there, showed up at their practice, VWAAs, tried to stay as cordial as I could with those guys. Mm-hmm. I guess they let me. I think they were pissed off.
Did you get any heat from Windy City?
No, I didn't get any heat from Windy City. No, but I think some of those cats were really pissed off at me because I didn't jump. I was coming.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Did you think that staying with Windy City, knowing that all that was leaving it open in Windy City, since they're leaving, that would give you an opportunity to...
I thought it was, because it was, it's like, hey, you're in the right position to... Yeah. And then with Brett coming in and story, Yeah.
Like, okay, good shot for a good push.
It's a good shot for a good push, bro. And it was... Tag team was probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 years or something, or I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, because you guys went a lot of places after this too, but I think your actual hardcore, like together as a really solid unit, was probably done after that.
And then that's when then we just came up with the Austin Roberts name, which is just my son's name. His name's Austin Robert Brennan. So I just took his name. Because I wanted it to be, I liked the band, I liked that whole thing, but I wanted it to be more of me as the character.
More human than
it's just that this evil, bad dude. I could be that same character.
Yeah.
As there was not a lot of character change. Mm-hmm. You mean.
Yeah.
Austin Roberts.
You do as a mean bad guy.
He's the same mean bad guy.
Yeah.
Which was great. That was awesome. And Brett was, he was fun to work with too. Because he had, like I said, he had the mind for, doing all the cool stuff. Mm-hmm. Putting the video vignettes together. Hey, we're going to shoot this vignette. I need you to come in at whatever, or come in early. And, that stuff's all cool, bro.
Yeah, that's hard to vision that.
Yeah, and then it was yours, bro. Yeah. Now you get the tag's fun, bro. I like tag teaming.
Yeah.
When you can grab something for yourself, every wrestler's going to do it, bro. Yeah. Every wrestler's
going to because you did it all by yourself. And
every wrestler's going to do it, bro.
I understand that for sure.
I think, maybe like I guess the only bad part was I said I was going to go over and didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm the only one who ever said something in professional wrestling. Didn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's not like you...
I think it worked out, though.
Yeah.
In the end. I was cool with Frankie and Stud and all those guys that were over there. Ivan. I was cool with Ivan. Cool with all those. So I think I remained pretty cordial.
That's the match. 8/18 of 07. In a hardcore match, you defeat Ivan Manson and Joliet. And then the second match is 8/31. You defeat Lamar Titan in Orland Park.
Lamar Titan, yeah.
And then that's the last match listed as a bad, and then everyone after that is Austin Roberts.
Because I think Austin Roberts debuted in Windy City's heavyweight tournament. think they were having a tournament for the heavyweight belt. I think that's where that character debuted, if I'm not mistaken.
I like when people can read these before I do.
I think
that's the next. That's the next one.
Did I win the title? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Then the tournament, I believe.
It's pretty good.
I thought I did.
10/26 of 07 is a gauntlet for the gold match.
Yeah, that's it. Gauntlet
you defeat. Well, actually, I'm going to leave that open. Who did you defeat in that match?
Oh, I'm going to say
for the vacant Windy City heavyweight title.
I'm pretty sure Acid Jazz was in the match.
No.
Sean Mulligan?
Yes. There's 3 more. So including yourself, there was 5 total.
Sean Mulligan. DeAndre, what was his name? Dion.
No, it's not these other guys. God. Who's your longest lifelong nemesis? From beginning to end career. The one we were talking about earlier, how I got matches from you at the beginning.
Ivan?
No.
He was not in there?
Mr. Everything.
We already talked about this guy, and I can't remember.
Steve
Boz. Steve Boz was in the match?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
And 2 other guys.
Who were those guys?
Adam Evans.
Oh, wow. Do you guys remember him at all?
Of course, yeah. He came to CCW/POW when it was way back. I think Boz referred him to there because he came and did a couple shows, and I think he brought Adam with him.
Did he? I wonder. That guy, was his head just too big for his... Was he ever? He was like supposed to be good and supposed to be going places and never ended up happening.
I think that's the same. That's a pretty good assessment.
I mean, he was like,
his trajectory size to him and everything.
His trajectory seemed well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
wow.
Him and this other guy, I think, hooked up and went places. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not, but the other guy is Diego Corleone.
Diego. Oh man, dude. Yeah. I remember more. I remember we did have Diego in Windy City, yeah. But War was more that I remember Diego from. But he did a lot of stuff in Windy City. And I had Diego even when I ran a couple shows. I put him on my card.
Yeah, I think,
I did.
Yeah, because he ran the Addison. Because remember, when we get to the CSW part, there were 4 or 5 guys that ran different places, and he did the Addison Pyramid Club.
Yeah,
for a couple shows. I think got some of that too. So yeah. Because he was with CCW when I first started, and he's a character for sure.
Oh man, dude, I think he's. So there's certain guys that I say like he's Diego Corleone.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what his real name is, but he's not Joe.
Yeah,
he's not Joe.
That's very accurate. Yeah.
He's Diego Corleone.
Actually, you know what? You put me in a 3-way match to open the show at the school in Lockport. It was me, Marco Anthony, and Diego in a 3-way. Was the first match of that night.
That was at the
school. Not the VFW one, at the school. The next one after that.
Oh, I can't big show.
Is it the Hornets or something?
Yeah,
whatever that school is.
You did that show?
I didn't.
Dude, that was
you had me at the VFW. You had me at the VFW against Marco singles.
Them screaming kids that night, bro. Yes. That was the best.
And then we opened in a 3-way.
The best.
The 3 of us did that.
I still talk to that teacher, bro. He owns the bar in town.
Yeah.
That I put over. He's got a poster up. He'll talk. I'll be sitting at the bar and he'll walk in and go, I remember that time I kicked the shit out of that wrestler in the ring, and I'll look over and it's him. He was my son's 7th grade teacher.
Okay.
What a good show that was, dude. How much fun. Yeah, that got, boy, you want to talk about a lesson I learned out of that show, bro? So Ali ended up calling some kid fat.
Oh, in the crowd?
Yeah. Which is no big deal. Unless the mom had a problem with it. So that successful show we did, we weren't welcome back. Because Ali called the kid fat. Well, I got pissed off, bro, at Ali. I mean, he taught me, Ali taught me about manhood on this, man. I got to give him all the credit in the world. I was pissed off and I wouldn't let it go. Because I was mad. You're mad. And I'm bitching at him and he just looks at me and says, Rob, I told you I'm fucking sorry. What else do you want me to do? So what are we going to do for now? And I'm like, you're right, bro. You're right. Told me you were sorry. And that was it. So what was if someone does something and they're truly sorry for it, you can't be mad no more, bro. You have to get rid of that. There's nothing he can do. Can't take it back. I would have called the kid fat. What's a big deal? Anyone.
That's what we're supposed to do is, yeah, exactly.
Anyone. So he didn't do nothing wrong. I was just mad because we got, such a successful show and we can't do it again, and so you hold that. You're like,
oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But I learned a lot from that. I learned it when he told me that. I'm like, you know what, bro, you're right, bro. I'm sorry.
Interesting.
I don't want to be I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just, I'm just trying to be frustrated, bro. Yeah. When that's all done,
yeah, you don't want that Nick and that perfect night to be.
Frustration. It was good for 5 minutes, and then we got to get past that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing we can't go back in time and change anything.
Very true.
What a fun night, though. Anyway, regardless.
Yeah, that place was packed.
That was a fun night, bro.
Back to Windy City now. This is 11. Well, we were just in Windy City in October. This is 11/24/07. Sean Mulligan defeats you by DQ. Sean is so fun to work with. Not yet.
No. Not yet. Oh, okay. So we're maybe working at that.
Yeah, he is so fun to work with. A guy that can do anything.
Now, did he put the boots on?
Yeah,
he did. Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah. Okay, I thought I seen some stuff. Yeah, from that. Yeah. Oh, I loved him. We had a good
super nice guy.
We had a good early tag team match with. Oh, I forget what they call those guys. The Irish something or other. There's some cool. Oh, the hooligan. No.
It's on my list that I'll show. Yeah.
Mulligan and another guy.
He had a brother gimmick. Yeah.
Yep.
Colin, maybe, I think.
Yeah. What did they call him? I forget what they call themselves. Taxman is what the guy's name was. He was the Taxman.
Yeah, I think you guys traded before the tag belts with him.
Yeah, because me and him still chat up online. He's in North Carolina now, but we still chat up. But we had a good early tag match and I got to do
Danny Boys.
That's it.
I forgot I had my list.
Yeah. And we got to do candy glass, bro.
Oh,
and it was the first and only time I ever did that. Like beer bottle candy glass was like outside the ring.
Mm-hmm.
He grabs a bottle and put like some water in it. Brown bottle, candy glass bottle. Yeah. You do one of those things where he slams the beer and crashes it over my head, bro. And that was the first night I got color.
Okay.
And I remember going underneath the ring, bro, because I was I was like, I'm not going to get this right. There's no way I'm going to get this and everyone's going to see it.
It's an art.
I remember rolling under the ring and doing it.
Yeah, it's an art for sure.
And I had that picture, bro. I got a picture where I'm on my knees and I'm like this and blood is just coming down my head. It's such a good
There's nothing like the feeling of it running on your face.
It's such a good picture.
I'm an addict when it comes to juice. I love it.
We had a match. We'll probably get to it, but with acid, where it was first blood match, where
I believe that this
cut a little too long and deep in the act. It's one where you think you can do it in the motion.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, not that good enough to do it in the motion, bro. I didn't get color enough to know how to do it in the motion, bro.
Uh-huh.
And dude, it was like a horror movie. It was going.
Oh, you had to put, and
I was like, I'm like this, literally holding my head like this, finishing the match, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, dude, you're gonna die you're just gonna bleed out here. You know what I'm saying? Let's just finish this thing. And I had a kayfabe do the thing because I was winning the match, but I was already bleeding, and I won. I won the match by ketchup in his ass. I was the one really bleeding, and I ketchup his.
Nice.
That was the beauty, man.
Good shit.
When we get to the Dreamwave stuff, bro.
Yep.
Jay, dude, his mind for those storylines, bro. So fun.
Good shit. Now we go to War.
Yeah. Oh, fun. Pyramid, right? Was this No, this was.
This one's in Chicago.
This is the old
Slam Center.
Off of North.
Wasn't it the Slam Center in that little?
Center. Yeah,
the warehouse, right? I went to a
couple little warehouse.
Not worked on it, but I went to a couple.
Yes,
when Terry was there.
Yes.
This is 3/7/08 in a closed fists are legal match. Milo
What
Cash.
an interesting stipulation.
Milo
Close,
Cash.
like they're not legal in the match anyway.
No, you don't get disqualified immediately.
Ah, dude.
Yeah, at
My
one time
feuds
you
with
were
Milo, bro.
you were a group
They're
at
so
one time,
fun,
so
yeah.
you guys must have
Chicago
fallen out and had
Syndicate,
something
bro.
happen.
Such
Yeah.
a cool name. I
Mhm.
love that. It was my favorite name of any group. Just Chicago Syndicate. Steve Boz was in that. It was
Yep.
me, Steve Boz, and Milo Cash. And then I think we beat up Steve eventually.
Okay.
Yeah. You're out of here, buddy.
Yeah. Back to Windy City, 11-24. Nope, I lied. It's too far down. 3-8 of 08. You wrestle our good buddy Vito Two Fingers Fontaine in Windy City.
08, was that he was on his way out?
Pretty close. I think 10 is when he was done, maybe. But this is the match where he told you to beat the piss out of him with the kendo stick.
He got color that night.
Oh, yeah.
And he never got color before.
Mhm.
So
I've seen that clip of that match, too. Yeah. He said he
I
wanted
gave him
real good.
for someone like him, where he was to do color for me for the first time. You know, that's the things that are like that sounds so weird to say.
Yeah.
This guy bled for me for the first time, you know.
Yeah.
But it's
Yep.
like such a that's heartwarming, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
it
true.
sounds so weird, bro.
Yeah.
But he didn't need to do that,
Yeah.
and I was making they were trying to solidify. You know, it's the legend thing. You know, where you get to beat up the guy who's been there for a long time because you're the new guy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
for him to do that, right? You got to get him to do that.
Mhm.
Not every guy's going to do that.
Right. Try asking Ripper to do that, right?
Yeah, not every guy's going to do that.
Speaking of Vito, I got a special guest surprise for you.
Oh no, no. I'm running. I know what it is. Uh-huh. Yeah.
This is his chicken that was hanging in his store that he gave to me when we were finishing the show.
All right.
So, what kind of memories do you have from that guy?
It doesn't seem like it stretches here.
Yeah.
It is.
He said his ring used too, so he did have it out
I
there.
got
and
a clip
he
in
hung it
his
up.
video. I don't know if you guys ever seen it. His documentary.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's on the shelf right over there. Yep.
Where I call it the most vile. I forget what I call it. The most vile. It is, bro. I've been hit with everything in the world.
And that's the worst.
The worst. By
This-
far. The worst.
So
by
you
far.
take this over that?
Well, I mean,
No, I'm just
you're
kidding.
not, see, the beauty with that is
Yeah.
you're going to gimmick me that. There's no gimmick to that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can hit you. You're going to take
Yep.
that with me. You're going to hold it. You're going to do your little
Yep.
thing. We're
Yep.
going to sell it great. I'm going to take this and I'm going to ring it around your neck as hard as I literally can, bro. And there's nothing you can do about it. You know, it's like the kendo stick.
Mm-hmm.
You're just going to take the kendo stick.
Mhm.
But this is way worse. Did you ever take this?
No, I never got to be in there with him, unfortunately.
Hopefully you don't ever wrestle someone whose gimmick is the rubber chicken.
Well, if they
bro.
did, I'd kill him because they're stealing Vito's gimmick. But
I think there's, man, I would want to go back and
I thought you'd like seeing that little.
I think there's
special-
some matches where that guy got his head cut off or something. I think there is. You know what I'm saying? Where
Speaking of gimmicks too, this is a Ripper's chain, by the way.
is it?
He gave that to me
nice,
when you
dude.
retired. That was his.
Fantastic.
Kind of like a little-
bro. And he
little
has
passing.
He has the heavyweight belt, the original heavyweight
He has
belt.
the original, correct?
Where was I when all these guys were buying the Windy City belts, bro?
It was
Where the heck was I at?
It was given to him, I think, by Sam as like his retirement present, I think.
Oh, okay.
And then they created the new one, and the first new guy to have the brand new belt was Vito. He won the vacant title after
did
Ripper
he
retired.
buy that from Sam then?
The second version?
Yeah.
He might have, because he's got the bare knuckles title also.
He had to be able to buy those or something. Sam must have gave him. I wonder if the rest of them went with the sale.
I don't know where the tag belts are at. I think either Jazz or Mike Anthony has the lightweight.
Wow, good.
I think some referee I heard, I don't remember his name, has the league title.
Okay.
And I've been really like trying to get that somehow to Terry, because he's like dying to have that one.
Red belt.
Yeah.
Dude, red belt.
And I don't know where the 6-man ones went. Because I mean, that was more of like a brotherhood created thing, the Battle Royal thing. But yeah.
6-man belts.
Yeah.
Are cool.
Tag belts, I have no idea where they're at. That's the only one I don't know where they're at.
Wow.
But yeah, to me, the belts are one of the most important pieces of history,
Yeah.
I think, for any
And
promotion or
those
whatever.
are so well done, bro.
Nice and heavy,
Yeah.
really. The two that Vito has are Reggie Parks.
Yeah. Wow.
I got 3 belts upstairs in mine.
I
I'll
wonder
have to
if
show you
anyone
later.
does them like that now still. If any indies.
Not many.
We'll put them.
They're all quickie and a couple $300.
Yeah.
I mean, those are thousands to make those back
Yeah.
then because they're
Oh, yeah.
cast
Yeah.
custom for each thing. And
Yeah.
Another war match, 321 of 08. I think you have a Texas death match.
Jeez.
With
man,
Milo
what the heck's
Cash.
going on here? Well, we didn't like each other, I could tell.
Yep.
Dude, we had so much fun beating each other up, dude.
2 months later, again, now the first time I've seen Chicago Syndicate,
Yes.
which was you and Boz defeat Milo Cash and TL Money. Was a tag match.
Yeah. That was a guy that wrestled with, I think he probably did a tag team with Milo before, maybe. But Milo was so much fun to wrestle with. I think I came in to do his retirement match for him. And then he was also, you probably have the match on there, but Dreamwave, Luther, casket match. That's Milo
Yes,
Cash.
I believe that's. Oh, it's the same guy. Okay,
That's Milo under the match.
It just had one name, just Luther. On
Luther.
There. Okay,
yeah. Luther
That's the same
was
guy?
a big character, and he was played by multiple different people in Dreamwave. But when I wrestled, that was the original Luther character.
Okay, so like a Black Iron kind of thing. There was different people. Okay,
and it was
Interesting.
Milo. We did a casket match, bro. And dude, it's another one of those guys where you're so close with the dude, you're just gonna go mix it up.
Yeah, just do whatever.
You're just gonna go have a good time.
Yeah,
bro.
and it's good chemistry when you have stuff like that.
Yeah, Milo was a great guy, dude. Yeah. Super cool dude, man. We had fun together. We had fun beating each other up, and then I'm glad we did get to, form that Chicago Syndicate. That was cool.
5/17 of 08. Battle of the Belts 20. Cicero Stadium I think is a very historic night because you did something that nobody else has ever done.
Cicero Stadium?
In Windy City history. You did something that nobody else did, and you were the very first of something.
Lord have mercy.
You, as the heavyweight champion, defeated the league champion Sean Mulligan.
Oh yes, I took them all,
and the bare knuckles champion Acid Jazz in a 3-way match to unify all the belts.
Yeah,
to become the very first Windy City World Heavyweight Champion.
Yes, yeah, that was good.
You're the one and only guy that can say that.
Yeah, the unification of 3 belts, man.
Yep.
That was fun. Who was it? Jazz and Mulligan.
Yep.
And Jazz had the hardcore.
Yeah, he had the bare knuckles.
Who would he have got that from? Vito, maybe.
I can tell you.
Wow, Jazz had the hardcore title.
I'll find it in my list here.
I wonder what that feud was like. That match was like.
He beat Mike Anthony.
Okay, dang, dude.
Yeah, so you're the guy that
he got beat up.
You're the guy that put them all together and created the world title.
Took all those cats out, bro.
Yeah, and I mean, probably the biggest battle of the belts so far because 20, being a big number of.
20 was at Cicero Stadium. What did we do there? I'm trying to think. That wasn't any type of ring one or anything, right?
No.
No 2-ring, no nothing. I think it was just single ring.
That I'm not sure, unless I look up on the card.
Because belts, it used to be like you'd have some kind of big gimmick, but and then the last few, the cost of that was way too much.
Imagine,
you know what I mean?
3 rings,
show like that
rings,
together,
yes,
dude?
Yeah, renting out a big place like that.
And you have Rob Van Dam to come in and wrestle in it and do all that kind of stuff. That's expensive, bro.
I can imagine what he would have charged. 6/15 of 08. Let's see. Light heavyweight. That's not right. Oh, yeah, it is. It's CLPW now. Chicago Land Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, light heavyweight championship.
That's one of those things I saw that like Ripper having the middleweight and then you having the lightweight. I'm like, what? That doesn't seem right. But yeah, and it didn't show who you beat, but it showed that you were the first light heavyweight champion. Yep. So I was going to ask you if this was the match to crown the first champion, but you wrestled.
It was
Dave Storm, who was going by Outlaw Shy at the time.
Yeah, dude. So that was Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank. I love Frank. Such a great guy,
bro. I mean, he's the first Windy City icon, bro.
Yeah.
But Frank was a real wrestler.
Yeah.
Wrestling real matches.
Strongest guy.
You know what I'm saying?
The stories, the strength that he told me on this. Oh my God.
And another sweetheart, bro. And his nephew. Cage. What do I call
Nathan was his.
Nathan,
of, right?
What was his rest, bro? We wrestled one time.
Oh, I had this on here too. Do you remember what his name was, Nick? Nathan's wrestling name? Nathan, Frank's nephew.
Trademark.
Okay.
Dude, you want to talk about it? He'll tell you about this one. Mm-hmm. I gave him his Welcome to Pro Wrestling match.
Oh, really?
In CLPW.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And mopped you. That was one of those.
Yeah.
Where you gave it the business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little extra. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He loved it, dude. He loved it. He knew he was going to get the business. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of worked him a little, stretched him a little, you know, stuff like that. You know,
I think that should be
nothing too rough. Just like nothing like punches, nothing. You know, a little extra. Yeah. A little extra on the bend.
That should be the.
Well, he loved it though.
The test of.
He loved
it.
And I, to this day, man, we're still Facebook friends, bro. And I comment and chat up with him, dude. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, he still runs Northland Championship Wrestling.
That might be right. He's part of that, right? With somebody else?
Yeah. And he's a couple of spot shows here and there. He runs mostly in Woodstock now.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it's few and far between. But he doesn't run on a consistent basis.
But I think, if I'm not mistaken, Nick, didn't he buy the building that we used to run the shows out of?
Yeah, he did. And
he bought it he bought the event center.
And he also, a good move for him because he did turn it into a banquet center. And I guess they have catering there and all that. So he's got a nice little business there, I guess, with a built-in venue to run his wrestling shows.
Yeah, interesting, dude. How smart is that? I'm just going to buy this building.
Yeah, save a lot of hassle for sure.
Yeah, and then I don't have to get anyone to okay me to be here.
Yep, or rent it or any kind of rules and regulations. Yep, 8/8 of 2008, back to war. The tag team champions at the time were Remy Reigns and Rudo Cortez.
Yes.
Defeat yourself and Adam Evans in Addison.
Whoa, with Adam Evans, huh? Wow. That's interesting.
So that would have been probably the Pyramid Club?
I remember the match, dude. I do remember the match. Because I know Rudo was saying some Spanish stuff while he was cracking the crap out of me. I remember that, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He was good. And who was this guy?
Remy Reigns.
Remy Reigns, yeah. Remy Reigns. Yeah, I remember him too. Those guys were, what were Los Mexicanos, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
8/30 of 2008, back to CLPW. Steve Boz defeats you for the light heavyweight title. Rekindling the feud that lasts your whole entire... This is only halfway. You guys go back and forth for years and years and years.
Tired of him, man. Tired of him taking my titles, man.
11/8 of 2008, you defeat Chris Hamilton, who now we know as AC Hamilton. Then Steve Boz. Then the great
Hamilton.
Yeah. He's wrestling with Pow now, AC Hamilton. Right? Chris Hamilton's AC Hamilton?
Chris Hamilton.
He was a big mainstay in PCW also all the way up until the end.
He used to be really big, I guess, right? And he's lost a ton of weight.
Yeah.
Looks really good
totally changed his look.
He's been with
cool.
his son Chris now with the Reckoning, and we've had a few
of them.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
because
him. Yeah.
When I was at the last POW show, he's like, remember me? And I'm like, no, I don't. He's like, I lost. And I said, I remember. Okay,
that's him.
Yeah,
he
all right.
AC
Okay.
Yes, you beat him, then you beat Steve Boz, then you beat a guy called the Great Malachi.
Yeah. Oh, that guy. Do you remember him, Nick? Mm-hmm. He went down to
I remember
Mexico,
Malachi.
maybe, or something. I think he was
another
one of those.
Supposed to go to Puerto Rico.
I think he was another one of those guys that were very believing in the hype. I'm not gossiping. I just that's what I heard.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what happened.
Yeah, I was around him quite a bit too because he came into POW for a while with his little group. And,
he had that chip on his shoulder, but he was the only guy that came out with the gimmick with his flames on his fist on fire.
That was cool.
Awesome. No, that was good, but
he was a Windy City original guy. He cut his teeth there.
Yeah.
And what was he? Great Malenko? Great Malenko?
That's his original.
And then what's it here?
It's Malachi.
He beat me for the title, right?
You go beat all those three guys in that night for the vacant CW or CLPW heavyweight title.
Okay, nice. So I got the light first. I wonder who was their original one then?
The heavyweight?
Yeah. Was it Frank? Maybe it was Frank. And then they did a tournament or something.
Could be. Yeah, something happened to where it was big. And you weren't the first one of that one, but you were the first light heavyweight one. Yeah. Yeah. Back to war and your buddy Milo Cash. Now you're a team again.
Mm-hmm.
You defeat Hammett, who has just skyrocketed to Mecha Wolf.
I wrestled him a few times, man. That guy was, he was good.
Another guy deserves everything that can. I'm so happy for him.
He came in with Noriega. You remember him?
Yes, I do remember that name. Yeah,
he was the vet.
Yeah,
and Hammett was the kid. He was a young kid.
Yeah,
and man, was he good, dude.
Yes, right away he could do physically anything. And him and Marche are the team. You guys work.
Really?
So you remember when they first started and they were this skinny.
Yeah.
And now look at those are two guys where you could say, I am so proud of what both of those have done.
He's in AAA and stuff, right?
Oh, he was in WWC. He was Universal Champion in Puerto Rico, and he's all over the country, all over the world, actually. And he had his band. He had a band going.
I did see that.
And now he's doing that slap thing. Slap fight.
Really?
That where people stand. Yeah, he did that recently too. I don't know about doing that, but
that's scary. Well, I got this. This is blown out from a slap by Foxy, manager.
Oh, okay.
My eardrum is blown out. I can't, like, I have to wear a helmet when I ride motor. Everything, anything, water, swimming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's blown. Because it was one of those ref spots. Like, hey, just and that thing just popped instantly, bro. Instantly. I was like, oh my God. As soon as he hit me, bro, I was like, oh, it hurt, dude.
I can imagine.
And then it's like, bro.
It never goes away.
Bro. You just,
it's
I could never say anything bad about Foxy because I love Foxy's to this day. And when I went out to Nashville 2 years ago, that's who I've met up and had dinner with. And he's the one who inducted me into the Dreamwave Hall of Fame.
Okay.
He's my guy, dude. I can never say anything bad about him, but he did crack the crap out of me, break my eardrum.
You and Milo beat them for the War Tag Team title.
Nice, yeah.
Go on to page 2.
Yeah, fun, Milo. He was good. It was fun. It's cool when you're fighting someone and then you get to tag with them, and then we probably fought afterwards too. You know, because you just you know what you should be doing and what you can do, and it's just comfortable.
Get the more chemistry. Yeah, you can do anything you want,
bro.
You get that point where you can even like read each other's mind and not have to say anything. Yeah. Which, if you're a really good, solid tag partner, you know what the other guy's going to do and not even have to say a damn word. First date for Dreamwave now. 4/4 of 2009. Since you're the first guy that really sunk in deep to Dreamwave, give me the Dreamwave story, as you know it. At least coming in.
Well, Jay ran RCW before.
Same area too, right?
Yep. LaSalle ran LaSalle, and he had that was like Punk, Acid. Acid was one of the originals. Punk and Acid, those guys.
And they came from LWF
to RCW. And who else was out there? I think all those guys.
Was Vic out there early too?
Yeah. Vic was, yeah. So then that was gone, and he does, I don't know, this is years later, I think. And I'm Windy City, and he calls. I didn't know. He reached out to me. He said, hey, I'm doing this promotion, and we got a heavyweight tournament, and I want you to be a part of it. And he's like, I want you to be, and this is the first guy who said everything. So I want you to be silent intensity. I want you to be this. It's like, I don't want you to say much. I just want you to be kicking ass.
Okay.
Don't talk much. Don't do this. This is the character. Silent intensity, Austin Rocker. He sent me your entrance music. Send him my entrance music. Bullet with a name on it. Non-point. No, that's not my entrance music. It's Indestructible. Jay's like, no, that's not who it is. Indestructible Disturbed. So he did everything. That was all Jay. Everything. And then this is what he told me. We do, what do you have? It's a match against, it's like a sinister name.
Yeah.
What's his name? He's from Wisconsin.
It was a tournament match. Yep, that's your first one. It's
he had horns on his
it fits. Mask. His name is Sam Hain.
Sam Hain. Yeah, that's Sam Hain is like a devil in the Bible. Sam Hain. Yeah. Dude, so that was a big dude, bro. And it was three matches. So opening round, second round, third round was the championship. I was not supposed to win the title from the start of everything.
Yeah, and the tournament is different nights.
Yeah, it's 3 months in a row.
Yeah.
So it was the third month. So what do we go? We go from Sam Hain. That was opening round. Brubaker, I believe, was the semifinals.
Yep, 5-2. Yep.
So that's the start of me and him.
And then 6-6 is when you win,
Derek
become
St.
the
Holmes.
first champion.
He was supposed to be the champion.
Derek St. Holmes is correct.
He was supposed to be the champion.
He's a good dude. He's that old school hooker kind of a worker type gimmick, and I love that.
Yeah, Jay told me, he's like, Rob, you were not supposed to be the champion, but he booked me as a babyface, bro. And I couldn't believe it, bro. When I went out there, bro, it was like, it was like, I don't know if it was like a Stone Cold thing or what, but they just took to me immediately. So he's like, I'm strapping you. We'll let the chase happen after that. Yeah. He said, because if I don't, it's not going to be good. Yeah. And I don't know what would have happened if he would have went heel off the bat.
Okay.
I mean, that night, the night I won the title, you want to talk about feeling like a real professional wrestler, bro. That was streamers. I got a trophy.
You just showed me the picture with the trophy. Yeah, you had the trophy on. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
All the kids, bro, were sitting. I just came out of the crowd. I sat down in the front row. Really? All the kids came and sat in my lap and took pictures with me. And, bro, that was like, okay.
Yes, it's the right choice then. It worked.
Dude, that was so. And it was like that for the first 3 years, bro. Yeah. And then to have the nemesis of Nick Brubaker, bro, who was just, the stuff that we did, bro, we were able to do. Food fights, and all kinds of stuff, bro. It was so fun, dude. Yeah, that was Derek St. Holmes, he was good. He was like shooter, hooker.
I love that, just that old classic worker style.
Yeah, maroon trunks.
Yes,
and maroon boots, even I think, or white.
Came
boots,
out with a warm-out jacket.
Yeah.
It's just such a classic look. I love it. There's 2 other belts you dropped before that. CLPW was Malachi, just like you said. Yep.
Yeah.
And then Battle of the Belts 21, you dropped the Windy City World title to Mulligan. Correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. He's the only guy that had it 4 times, too, by the way. He's got it the most.
Did Windy City close under him?
I think he was the last one, yeah. Yep. It's right there. Correct.
Man, I'm glad I didn't have it when it closed.
If you did, you might have been able to keep the belt.
I wonder if Mulligan has it.
No, Vito's got it.
Vito has it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Depends on how much you buy at his store. You might let you borrow it for a little bit.
I would never give them up, bro. I wouldn't. It's like, what would someone give you for? Right. $5,000? Like, what's that? I'd rather have that belt forever than $5,000 any day, bro. Yeah. Any day.
Absolutely. The next match after the Dreamwave Heavyweight Title Tournament is the Tito Santana match in July at Toyota Park. Tito Santana, I think, is one of him and Ricky Morton and Ricky Steamboat are probably the 3 ultimate level baby faces, sellers of all time. There's nobody.
That was another time where I felt like if I never wrestled a match after I wrestled Tito Santana that night, nothing would have mattered. Yeah. Because I was the only one that was wrestling a quote unquote brought in star that night. So I was the only one that got to be in that locker room, bro.
Oh, they were
so
separate
in the locker. It was we were in the fires. We were in the what is that?
The locker room.
Visitors locker room.
Yeah, the visitors locker room. Okay.
In the visitors locker room, bro, was me, Tito Santana, Jimmy Hart, Hulk Hogan, Greg the Hammer Valentine,
Brutus there too.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Who else was there?
Zabisco?
You had the Nasties there too.
The Nasty Boys. And that's the locker room I'm in. Tito. Hey, we're wrestling. Hey, sit down. Customary beer. Here, gives me a beer. Crack a beer. Cheers. Here's the only crate. So before my match, the finish was we came out and got the old guys. We got the Windy City guys jump the stars. Okay. Talking about how that's all going to work, bro. In that locker room is me, Hulk Hogan, Jimmy Hart, the Nasty Boys, Brett or Hammer, and whoever else was there standing around a circle talking about that finish, bro. I'm looking around like this, bro. Like,
could you be in a better place than right?
If this was it,
yeah,
then that's it.
I don't believe
it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that's talked about that night, bro, is Sam wanted me to go over on Tito, and who do you think had to tell him that?
You.
I had to tell him that.
That's not the spot you want to be.
And he's like, really? All right. He's like, okay, we'll make it work. So what we did was Psycho held his legs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, get him out there.
I had Psycho hold his legs,
awesome.
and then I got the, then we gave him the big comeuppance with his punch and everything. The super burrito punch at the end. Yeah. After that,
Bailey out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we fucking run out and he gets the ring. But that was cool because I wrapped one of my shirts, Austin Roberts shirt, in a burrito. And I threw it out into the crowd. I said, this is going to be the only flying burrito you guys are going to see tonight. And I threw it out in the crowd. Dude, they threw it back at me. I'm like, dude, there's a shirt in there. It's not a burrito. It's not like a real burrito I'm throwing out at you. Dude, but that night, bro, I mean, you want to talk about. And he called a clothesline for me in the ring.
Oh.
You didn't call anything. It's Tito Santana, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So there was one spot where he said, reverse me and hit me with a clothesline. And I'm thinking, bro, Tito Santana just told me to reverse him and hit him with a clothesline. I probably threw the clothesline like this, though. I don't even want to watch that. I don't even want to watch that video. But I probably went like this.
Yeah.
Because it's Tito Santana.
Exactly.
Last thing you want to do is hurt that guy.
Yeah.
Such a sweetheart, bro.
He is. He's a
he's a WWE Hall of Famer. That is the epitome of any, wrestling match I wrestled was that guy. No, that's the top of the top. I wrestled
he's a good
other really good dudes, bro, but that guy is Tito Santana, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The biggest name. Yep.
And I think I don't know if Sam, hey, what do you think about? I think he asked me about that too, because he wanted me to have a special match that night, and that was the most I ever got paid to wrestle, bro. You want me to tell you? $250. That's a lot of money for the indie scene, for a regular indie guy to wrestle him.
Yeah, that's true.
Sam never paid anyone like that.
Just with that payroll.
Everyone, the guys, the veterans all kind of got a nice little something that night. I was blown away. I got to wrestle Tito Santana, and I got paid the most.
You would have been paid nothing. It would have been right. Yeah.
And I got paid the most ever, bro. It's the best in the world, dude.
That's cool. That's a win-win for sure.
And that locker room, bro. Just to be in that locker room.
The stories and the hangouts.
Dude, it's just like, I'm not supposed to be here.
There's nothing better.
Yeah. I'm this Chicago guy and looking around. And dude, Greg, I had him at my house for dinner. Greg the Hammer Valentine. Sweetheart, bro.
Yeah.
Super nice guy.
Yeah.
Super nice guy. Very cool dude, man.
Back to Dreamwave. You defeat Jason Hades.
Yes.
7/18. It's the next week.
Yeah, the first, I think that was the first title defense.
Yep, and then you get to...
That dude's a stud, bro. He was a stud.
He's the one that's with Boz, right? He's looking for him.
Yeah. Or then the whole back show. I think the whole back
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah, he's good. Like that kind of stuff, bro. Those guys know how to do that stuff, bro. I mean, he was one of those kids, bro, a young kid that can put all that stuff together. Yeah. Matches and the
natural form
and all that stuff. Yeah, he was great, bro. And he had a good little gimmick, too, and good-looking kid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He had a lot going for him. I don't know
if I heard that he got hurt, so he's slowed down or what.
Probably, yeah.
I don't think he's active.
I think he hurt his neck or something.
Yeah. 9/12/09 is your first match that it showed of you wrestling Mustafa Ali.
Mm-hmm.
You beat him by DQ.
I don't think that was our if I beat him by DQ, it wouldn't have been our big no.
Oh yeah. There's
match,
more coming
bro.
up. Yeah. That's probably the first time you guys went.
He was
in
super
there together.
fun, bro, to wrestle, because he was like ahead of the time. You know what I mean? He was really good.
You go to a new company now where I was POW.
Oh yeah, what do we got there?
How'd you make that contact with POW to come in?
I think Jimmy just reached out.
Yeah, because this is still after the
It was for the big show.
Yeah, the big show in
See, that's what I love
Bourbonnais.
about Jimmy, dude.
Yep,
Jimmy bring you in for that. And I know you said that earlier. We were talking that we had went over on you guys, but I think that might have been the only time in POW that I ever won, because that was just pretty much known. Like, hey, I'm gonna bring you in for this show, and you're gonna put over my guy, which is fun to do anyway. I get to come to, you get to go to the biggest show. Yeah, I don't want to work for the promotion. You're bringing me on the biggest show of the year, dude. That's fun, bro, because it's packed.
Yep.
Jimmy does a good job for.
Yes, he
that's what's it called again? Wrestle Rage, right? Was that Wrestle?
This
Rage?
one wasn't right. That's in November. Yeah, you guys
okay.
did the Wrestle Rage after. That was like a 4-man team, like elimination style team.
Yeah,
we were in that
one
cool. Too.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah, this was the very first time. Why he ran that, unless he had just wanted to do it down there for you guys, the South Side, just like a special something or other to get you guys on the show. I'm not sure exactly why he did one down there. But
that was at the Tinley Park Convention Center.
This one, this is at the Bourbon A at the Sportsplex down there.
Yeah.
I'll never forget seeing you guys, and I don't get intimidated or nervous by anybody. Usually, I'm on your guys' side where people are scared of me to a point. But the only other time I was nervous ever in my life was when I was wrestling in Tennessee for the first time, my second match ever, and I was with a partner that wrestled for 20 years already.
For sure.
What are we doing? Just stood there, wouldn't answer me or nothing, so I was scared to death. This was probably the second time in my career I was nervous going to the ring to wrestle you guys, and I told my partner, Rough, that I'm like, I'm a little nervous. He's like, why? I'm like, look like you're gonna fucking kill us. They're huge.
Well, like my partner was rougher than I was.
The intensity of the way you guys looked was just like, oh my god. They're like, let's just get ready in case this or it's gonna blow up or nothing. But I mean, we need to like be ready to be able to take some shit here. So, but we got out there and everything was great. I thought it was a great match.
Rough.
Yeah, that was my part. Noise, booze, and tattoos. Yep.
Were you guys tagged for long? Or was that just
for
put together?
For a while. No, for a while.
Okay.
We traveled all over the place.
What was your name?
Noise, Booze, and Tattoos was our tag.
Right.
Yeah, we had the tag belts at the
I
time.
like that, man. That was cool. I remember that Noise.
That match was, I remember getting after the back, and I was like, that match was just fucking awesome.
That's what I liked about Jimmy, dude. He would bring in, like, I don't know, maybe he just liked us, or maybe we were just easy to work with. I don't know.
I always thought it was such a cool thing to be able to wrestle one of the most well-respected and known tag teams of that time, too. So that was cool for me.
That's what I liked about Jimmy to do that, because he would just do, not everyone didn't do that, bro. I mean, most of the promoters didn't like each other.
Yeah.
Right?
They're stingy. Nobody can go anywhere. You can't work for this guy. And yeah. Later, you eventually guys came in for Wrestle Rage, and it was us, the Malachi, and Javier, his manager, was his partner, and then do you remember the Sin Mates?
Yeah.
Ex-Con and Dayhawk?
Yeah.
And it was a 4-way elimination match for the tag team titles.
That was in that big gym, right?
Elk Grove.
Yeah, Elk Grove. Yeah.
And I remember the crowd because they booed the shit out of the finish when we got eliminated because they wanted to see us and you guys go at it again because we had that match from down there. So it left, we got eliminated second, so it left you guys and the Sin Mates in there. I remember the crowd was just kind of like...
And we lost the Sin Mates, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm sure
the crowd shit on it.
I'm sure I took the pin.
I remember all the boos from when that came down when we got eliminated because they really wanted to see us go at it again. And then the crowd was just kind of like, nah.
See? Yeah. Give the crowd what they want all the time.
Yeah. I was surprised. Now we're going to Slam.
Yeah.
Which
let's go.
Is
Slam Arena.
Is it AWA Slam or was it Slam separate from that AWA Slam?
Slam. That was Big Buddha.
Okay.
Which is now DJ Buddha, which is still, I mean, what does he own?
He owns a bar somewhere.
Yeah, he owns what's that one? It's the one we all would go to back in the day. Like the after parties of the war shows in that same bar he bought.
Oh wow.
He's got nothing to do with wrestling anymore. He just does.
No, he's at that bar and he does promotions for that bar. JMO's live.
Heard of it, yeah.
In Mokina. Okay. He's the promotion guy there. He DJs here on the South Side every Friday.
Okay.
And he runs he books bands and all that stuff. Yeah, he was always like a business dude, bro. Trying to do something. Yeah. Makes sense that he's out there doing a lot of stuff now.
Yeah, you got a singles match against Rudo Cortez and Addison for that one.
Yeah. Oh, Addison. And for Slam?
Yeah. So that might have taken over the pyramid that the CSW one would do. Yeah. Right before that, you did have a POW singles match against my partner, Rough Crossing, in Hoffman Estates.
Oh, I remember that.
Remember singles?
That was the first time I took
Oh, you said the tombstone. That's right. A little scary, isn't it?
I remember. I don't know if you ask him, I might have asked him 10 times. You got it right. And what do I got to do? Mm-hmm. He probably had a mark around me for me
holding so tight.
Me holding him, bro. And I remember, and then we did it, mm-hmm. and I was like, "Oh, bro, thank you."
Yeah,
you know, he's such a big guy, though, bro. You feel pretty trusting of the dude, and it's like, all right, yeah, no problem, bro. And then, dude. Mm-hmm. Everything's great.
It's scary going in, that's for sure. Especially when you're up there hanging, waiting.
Well, you're just upside down, bro, and you know that this guy's gonna now jump up and land on his freaking knees with you in his arm. You know, and then you know we've all seen people get injured that way in the same move.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. I've taken it from him a lot of times too, and he does a great job at it.
Man, dude, I don't know how dudes like coming up with his finisher. He's gonna I would just never have the balls to do that finisher, you know, because it's like, man, what if I can't do it to somebody? You know, it's like some people like rough can pull that move off.
Yeah,
but you have someone like I don't know, any other small indie guy who now wants to do stuff like that.
Right, it's got to be believable.
It's like, bro, we can't be doing any of that stuff. I'm not dying on my head today.
Exactly. He's got to have a secondary move or a move you can do to everybody.
Yeah, mine was super. I just did like a side suplex, and I would just turn in like a clothesline at the end. Anyone can do it. You know what I'm saying? Anyone can take that move. And if it's your finisher, that guy has to get pinned on it, regardless of what it is, whether it's the claw or it's whatever. It's my finisher.
Yeah, that's what keeps the believability up.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
One more here before we go to hour number 3. This is CSW now is the first one we're getting with that name, Chicago Style Wrestling. We'll go into the formation of the different groups on the beginning of the next part. This is 320 of 2010, and you wrestle against a monster of a man, Keith Walker.
That's when I got my head.
Okay. He's one of the guys I actually was thinking about, but I wasn't sure, and I wanted to see if it would come up in here. So
yeah,
he was Venom at one time. Was he called Venom?
It was nothing. I didn't put that on him at all. But that was the match. That was the move against him.
This is in River Grove. That's been Boz's mainstay for such a long time.
But I think did I beat him?
No, he didn't. He won.
He beat me
by DQ.
Oh, okay. So I think he just came back from Japan.
So that could be
and Boz
stiff times.
Like, I'm bringing him in for you, and I'm like, you don't need to do that. I'm just thinking like I don't need any there's no worst. I don't need to bring any. You don't need to bring anyone for me to wrestle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, whatever you want to do though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's when
was it that match itself that happened. Yeah.
It's like one of them, straight down on my head. I mean, straight down on my head, bro. And to this day, my neck is stiff.
I know the feeling.
But it's like it's no one's fault, dude. It's like I should have just if I wasn't comfortable with it, I should just called it off.
Just one of those freak accidents that happens. Yeah, it's all part of the game.
Yeah, but that dude was jacked.
Yes, he was. That's one of the biggest people I've ever seen.
I wonder if
indie level wise.
Anything after I know he was Japan. He was doing good in Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he did TNA or like any other kind of Ring of Honor, or I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, because you went by Venom, or Keith Venom or something like that at one point.
Yeah.
I know he wrestled for. He did some of the stuff with the Turbos too when they were doing their AWA Slam or WWZ stuff too.
Oh, I love those guys. Well, Larry is the one Steve I met a couple of times, but Larry is the one I met more, and
they're both great.
I love his Facebook page. That guy does more things than anyone I know.
They are so funny.
He's in Greece. He's in Miami. He's everywhere, dude. I just love living vicariously through his Facebook page, bro. I'm like, I'm not going to a quarter of these places you go to, bro. And it's all, and he stays in the most beautiful places everywhere.
Restaurants
he goes, bro. He's got his Corvette and his Bentley, and I'm like, dude, you were the man, bro. I love it. And you ever meet him?
Oh yeah, I've done shows for him. I wrestled him many times. Yeah,
such a sweetheart.
Both of them are amazing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, like you got all the egos and all. You got tough dudes and all that, man. But dude, most of the guys, most of them, there's some guys out there that are, you could do away with if you needed to, but most of the guys are just sweethearts, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
They're great in the ring too.
Yeah.
They're
super
easy.
Cool.
They like to play a lot of stuff and then they forget half of it when they go out there.
Remember,
So I always used to joke with them about that.
They were still mainstay when I started watching Windy City. They were still like a mainstay tag team, you know. And you see come out and they're got this tied up and they look the same, bro.
They still look great today.
Yeah,
they look amazing.
He's got to be. And I look at him when I see his face. I told you I live vicariously, but he's got to be. He's got to be 60.
They're probably upper 50s, if I would guess.
Looks amazing.
They're both.
Like, hopefully I look that good.
Yeah. And Steve's in Arizona.
And then the other one's in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Larry's in Florida?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Good dudes. Bro.
Yes, they are. Yeah, that's why I had the series match. When Ripper called me as his tag partner, we did the series matches against the Turbos.
Oh, nice.
So that was my kind of... just the pat, here you go again. So that
was those Ripper's last matches?
Honors for
Okay, so he wanted to do that makes sense.
So that's one of them
because they were all
Yeah.
Together back in the day. I don't know if did they come up together? Ripper and the Turbos?
Ripper was just a hair after.
Okay.
I think they started 88.
Okay.
Maybe. So he was, maybe even very late 87.
Wow.
Because they did TV matches for WWF in 89. I think at least Larry did. Like against Bad News Brown, Big Boss Man. Yeah, he did jobber matches.
Speaking about, you know what I would not, if I was an indie wrestler, I would not do dark match or any, like at AEW.
Yeah.
I would not do that. Dude, those guys get murdered.
I'm not a fan of that stuff either.
They get murdered. Like, I'll be like, you're going to murder me in the ring, bro, but we're going to fight when this we're going to fight in the alley for doing that to me in the ring. You know what I'm saying, bro? You ever see that? Like, I've seen a couple dudes like, hey, I'm going to have a dark match. And then I watched that match, bro, and I'm like, you should have never even went.
Yeah.
The guy just beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, killed you for nothing.
Yeah, and it hit you with probably 3 moves that hurt your neck. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you didn't need to do that.
Yeah, because they don't care.
And that's what I don't understand either. Like, why those cats rough up this cat. You're the same dudes.
Yeah.
You were this guy. Yeah. What makes you now think you're going to rough them up?
And they're there to make you look better.
I understand the little roughness of the rookie stuff. I get all that. Yeah. I'm not saying that don't do that. But these guys are like, you got a guy who's on the indie scene for 10 years, bro. He's a vet.
Yeah.
You're beating the shit out of vet.
Yeah.
Just because you're on a TV show. And you might not even be more of a vet than this guy.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That kind of stuff doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
When you just get throttled like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Because they're there to make you look good, so why treat them like crap?
Yeah. That one don't sit well. that one starts checking your manhood a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
See that. Yep.
It's like, man, I don't know if I leave here without saying anything. I don't know if I'm going to have my man card anymore. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like, wait a minute.
All right, hour 2's in the books. We're going to go to hour 3. We're going to get hot and heavy into Dreamwave action here too. Awesome, so part 3. Man. So
nice.
Stay tuned, guys, for part 3 coming up with Austin Roberts. Enjoy us.
Thank you.
You're enjoying it so far, Nick?
Yeah.
Okay. yeah. We'll see you guys next time for part 3 with Austin Roberts, Wrestling on the Fly. See you guys part 3 coming up.